as you create your first class on Google Classroom, a classroom folder is created on your Google Drive. Each time thereafter that you create another class, it will create a separate folder for that new class. Then inside each class folder, you will see a separate folder for each assignment that you create on your Google Drive. Students also have a classroom folder created on their drive as soon as they join a class. This is where all of your assignment documents live and where they're saved. When you create an assignment and you choose to make a copy for each student, the document isn't created until the student opens it up. Once the student opens that document inside Classroom, it will then appear in your Drive folder. This is a good way to see if a student has even started an assignment. If you created an assignment in which students were to upload a Microsoft document, all of those files will appear in the folder for that assignment on your Google Drive. So for example, I had a PowerPoint assignment for my students. If I open that up, all of the PowerPoints that my students uploaded to me are in this folder. All of the PowerPoint files have the PowerPoint symbol under the Name column. Any resources then that you post to the stream will also live in this folder. They won't be inside a separate folder, they will just appear as documents inside that classes folder. When you make a copy for each student using the Google Classroom assignment function, Classroom takes the file name and adds the student name to the end. This is an easy way to see who completed which assignment. If you open an assignment folder, one of the columns that you will see tells you who the owner of the document is. That is telling you who has editing access of the document right now. If it says the student's name, that means one of two things. Either the student hasn't turned the document in, or the document was graded and returned to the student. If the document says that the owner is me, it means you have editing rights, so you need to grade and return the assignment to the student. This could also mean that the student resubmitted the assignment after you graded. The people icons next to each student name means that the document is shared. Both you and the student have access to the document when it is uploaded through the Google Drive. When your Google Drive creates these assignments, your students do not have permission to share them with another student. That means they can't complete their assignment and share it with another student so that that student can copy all of the answers. Only you can share the document with another student. One of my favorite parts of this folder is being able to see students' progress as they are working. If I am homesick or at a conference, I can pull up this folder and open a student's document as she or he is working. Additionally, I can leave suggestions on their assignment while they are working to help them out. I'm sure you've seen my picture floating around on Google Classroom, and my picture's there for a reason, not just so you can see what I look like. When I'm not in my classroom, and I'm at a conference or I'm homesick, and I open up a student's document, my face will pop up at the top. That's a reminder to them that I'm always there and always watching what they're doing. It's a great way to keep your students focused when you have a sub. The only other folder that I want to point out inside your classroom folder is one that says Templates. So if I go to any of my classes, I will find this folder that says Templates Do Not Edit. This is where your worksheets are held when you create a copy for each student. Classroom creates a template, and then it will distribute that document to each of your students. So each assignment that I decided to make a copy for each student is inside this folder, and it's held there as a template for the Google Drive to distribute it.